Cyborg. So today I'm on the floor again. I thought that I would just show you what my bookshelves look like right now because I think about like every week I've been touching things and rearranging them. Some of it's because I've hauled things and need to fit them in. Some of it's because I want to change things up, but this time I have it's fairly big change and it's got reasons behind it. I also thought that I would show you my super special hiding place for books and also what I'm currently reading. So let's get started with what the bookshelves look like now and then we will move on. Okay, so we are on the floor right now because the main part of my bookcase now. So this is my TBR bookcase. Whoa, weird angle. And so what I've done is I've moved the bulk of my to-be-read books to the bottom 4 shelves. So that's the top of the TBR section. Oops, the tripod's just not staying. So you'll see to the far left is the Mary Russell series, then I've got Lord of the Rings, Anne of Green Gables, and the Dragon series by Patricia C. Reed. So it's pretty much my series are up there on the first shelf of to-be-read books. And then we move to the trade paperbacks and standalone novels that are in color order from black to brown. And then down at the bottom to the far right we have some textbooks that I tell myself I'm eventually going to read in full. To the far left are my poetry and plays, and then smack dab in the middle are some mass market paperbacks, and there's a second stack of mass market paperbacks behind it that I don't want to get to as quickly. So the big change that has happened up at the top shelves, so I'm going to stand up and show you what that is now. So in essence what happened is that I was running out of space for all of my literary fiction reads to go on the top shelf of my red shelf. So I wanted to continue that over onto the top shelf of my TBR bookcase, because if my 0x18 plan is, correct, then I will have 2 red bookcases rather than 1 red and 1 TBR bookcase. So we're going to start with that red takeover now. So we've got as you can see, my literary fiction is done in rainbow as well. So these are my literary fiction standalones. So we've got from white to black, so the blacks are all on this top shelf over here. Then next to it is a stack of horizontal books that I need to get to by the end of 2016. And then on the shelf below it, to the right, you've seen my fairy tale books before, so they just fit up here at the moment. And then to the left, very exciting, this is my October TBR. So these are some of the books, or actually I want to get to all of these, though not all of the Edgar Allan Poe. So in October I plan on reading, you've already seen from my Victober, I want to read Dombey and Son, The Turn of the Screw, Romantics and Victorians poetry, and there was another one. Oh, Villette is somewhere else. But things that you haven't seen are the collected tales and poems of Edgar Allan Poe. I'm going to be doing a buddy read with that in the beginning. Some of the, I think 12 things combo of short stories and poetry. I'm going to be doing buddy read that in October. And then I've also got some other buddy reads happening of As I Lay Dying, The Color Purple, A Fine and Private Place, and The King of the Cats and Other Feline Fairy Tales. So there you go, October TBR, boom, it's done. So you may be asking yourself, how did I manage to squeeze all of my TBR books into primarily these 4 shelves when before it was a complete bookcase? Right you are, smart viewer slash subscriber slash patron if you feel like it, because I have a Patreon, so that's cool. Enough plugging now. Let's go to the super secret box where some books have been moved to. So this is the super secret box of my goth youth. I stained and painted the top of it, so let's not look too closely, but in here I have been storing the books that I'm going to be reading for the next month of my reading, but that's not really been super helpful in getting me excited about the books on my shelves. So in here I have put a bunch of books that are, hello old technology, that are things I'm not planning on getting to quite right now, or books that are kind of intimidating. So yes, that is how I have fit all of my books into one TBR bookcase and sharing space with read books. So now let's move on to my currently reading pile. So Nicodemus is guarding the stack, but right now what I'm currently reading is The Hottentot Venus by Barbara Chase Reboot. I'm buddy reading this with Victoria from A Hermit's Progress. I'm also in the middle of Kindred by Octavia E. Butler, which you saw me haul recently in my Black Writers Matter book haul. I have started but haven't quite picked up Villette by Charlotte Bronte yet, but I'm going to be reading that in October. And I'm still halfway through The Master because this is a book I'm not reading with anyone or for anything, and so I'm not really prioritizing it, and it's quite slow of a read, so I've just not really been, full steam ahead finishing this, but I'm still enjoying it. It's just at the bottom of the currently reading pile now, but at least it's still in the currently reading pile. So that is my red bookcase as it stands at the moment. Who knows what it'll look like in a week, but there you go. I thought I would just share that with you, along with my box of wonders and what I'm currently reading. I hope that you are currently reading some books that you're really excited about and that you're having a lovely day. And until next time, continue to be lovely. You are an empty TBR bookcase! And just a quick thank you, like always, to my patrons. I have a Patreon account, just in case you didn't know. You probably do know, which is kind of like a tip jar for anyone who wants to support me financially, though my videos will always be free and available on YouTube. So yeah, go check out that account if you feel like it. And in the meantime, thank you to my patrons who are supporting me. I really appreciate it and hope you are having a fantastic day.